It's going to be a historic Friday night. It's going to be a historic Friday night at DACU Stadium. We're there live.
Overnight, Texas troops to Illinois. We have the update.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is NTTV Nightly News.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us on NTTV Nightly News. I'm Annie Tomlin.
And I'm Evanson Franklove. The Mean Green football team is off to a phenomenal start. They have a perfect record of 5-0, something they haven't accomplished since 1959. And the surge of wins has brought a surge of fans.
Students, alumni, and anyone who roots for UNT are flocking to the stands, and it's led to a sellout. Our sports anchor, Gabby Pippins, is live from DACU now with an update on our Mean Green and a look ahead at their schedule. Gabby?
T is doing something that not many fans, myself included, expected. We're winning, and we're winning big. We have a 5-0 record, and we're getting close to a sellout game here at DACU Stadium. The Mean Green will face number 24 ranked South Florida under the Friday night lights at 6:30 p.m. this Friday. Parking opens at 3 p.m. in Lot 20, and anyone parked there or in surrounding DACU Stadium lots must be moved by 7 a.m. This game is a blackout, so all fans are encouraged to wear black. And for those Eagles who can't make the game, feel free to watch it on ESPN2. I can't wait to see how the Mean Green do and if we can move our record from 5-0 to 6-0. Now, I'll be back later in the show with some more Mean Green sports updates, but for now, back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Gabby. I'm so excited about this game, but I wish I was as excited about the weather.
I know what you mean. I wonder what it's going to look like tonight.
Well, good thing our weather anchor, Leah Correas, is here and can tell us what to look forward to.
Thanks, Annie. I know you said you weren't as excited about the weather, but I'm excited to tell you guys at home that we did have a little cold front come in last night, which explains why our weather is 87 degrees. And you might think like 87, heard that before. That's because by little, I mean really little cold front. But if we look at tonight's weather, it'll be 73 degrees and it will feel 73 degrees with clear skies. And then we go back to tomorrow, more clear skies. It'll go out back up to those 80s. It'll be 85 degrees. It'll feel like 88. Just sunny weather all around. Thank you so much. See you at the full weather look. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Leah. Following a dramatic presidential directive, Texas Governor Greg Abbott sent the Texas National Guard to Illinois overnight. The troops flew into an Army Reserve base about an hour south of Chicago. Earlier today, the teams were spotted carrying unloaded rifles and gas masks. Governor Abbott dispatched 200 troops yesterday despite ongoing court battles. Chicago's mayor and the Illinois governor are asking a federal judge to block the deployment. A hearing on that request takes place tomorrow. President Trump insists the troops are needed in Chicago and other cities in order to advance his immigration agenda. Another legal fight is underway, this one in Washington. Former FBI Director James Comey pleaded not guilty and was charged with 2 criminal charges related to his statements about his congressional testimony back in 2020. Reporter Michael Yoshida has the latest.
Former FBI Director James Comey pleaded not guilty Wednesday to charges of providing false statements and obstructing a congressional proceeding. He's accused of lying to Congress in 2020 when he was asked about leaks of classified information. The former top cop and vocal critic of President Donald Trump previously proclaimed his innocence in a brief video.
My family and I have known for years that there are costs to standing up to Donald Trump.
Trump fired Comey in 2017 over the FBI's investigation into Russian election meddling. More recently, in a September social media post addressed to Attorney General Pam Bondi, the president openly called for the Justice Department to go after Comey and other political enemies. Shortly after that post, Trump appointed Lindsay Halligan, a White House aide who's never been a prosecutor, as an interim U.S. attorney. Her predecessor resigned following continued pressure to bring criminal charges against Comey and another Trump enemy. Days after her appointment, Halligan presented the case to a grand jury, resulting in Comey's indictment.
They are systematically going after their political enemies.
We are applying the law equally to everybody, and that means rooting out corruption.
Comey's lawyers plan to ask the judge to throw out the charges, claiming among other things that, quote, this prosecution was brought by President Trump. Arguments are set to be heard in November and December, and if the case moves forward, a trial date is set for January 5th. In Washington, I'm Michael Yoshida.
As the government goes into its second week of shutdowns, the problems are growing. Here is a live look at the FAA's website showing scheduled airline delays or closures for today, most due to construction or weather. However, late this afternoon, the Federal Aviation Administration issued a new warning about staffing shortages in some airports. Flight delays started Monday when at least one California airport had no one in the control tower. Air traffic controllers are considered essential workers, so are being told to work but without a paycheck. This is all part of the government shutdown when Congress failed to agree on a new budget. While many of these delays have nothing to do with the government shutdown, but officials say the existing shortage of controllers will only make matters worse, especially at airports like New York's LaGuardia and San Francisco, where ground delays are growing as the afternoon progresses.
An amazing piece of news tonight. That means real benefits for our students. The University of North Texas at Dallas just received the largest private donation in its history. The $17 million gift is set to help thousands of students succeed both in and out of the classroom. The donation comes from the Commit Partnership on behalf of the O'Donnell Foundation. Both Dallas organizations focused on improvising education and economic opportunity. The record-breaking contribution was announced at the Dallas Museum of Art earlier this month. The $17 million gift is part of a larger $50 million O'Donnell Foundation investment shared with Dallas College, UT Dallas, SMU, all working together to improve degree completion for Dallas County students. With this funding, UNT Dallas is taking another major step towards building a more connected and career-ready student community. The State Fair also draws community together and drives some serious spending. Something guests might not expect to see there are dinosaurs, but our reporter Cameron Shields is at the State Fair now in dino territory. Cameron, what is it like walking with these dinosaurs?
That's right, Annie. I'm at the lagoon right across from the Cotton Bowl, where there has been a prehistoric takeover. I'm here with John and Melissa Tillman from LTDM Entertainment. Guys, what am I looking at here?
Well, we have our show Dino Time here. It's by the lagoon, and in our show, our professor Tyrannosaurus Tex uses a time portal to bring mostly small, non-dangerous dinosaurs to visit with the kids here at the fair. It's part education, part entertainment, and definitely a lot of photo opportunities that you won't get anywhere else.
What dinosaur should I be on the lookout for when I'm viewing your show?
Sure, we're gonna bring through one of our main star of our show. We nicknamed her Trixie. This is a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then through the magic of some time travel, you might get to see her just a little bit bigger. We also have an Apatosaurus, which almost gets as big as the Alamosaurus that's behind us, but not quite. But we see it as a baby. And then we have a couple of other interesting dinosaurs. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves a raptor. Everybody loves a Triceratops. So again, lots of education. Yeah. Well, maybe you don't love a Triceratops.
Wow, that's awesome. Trixie, do you have anything you'd like to say?
She might be a little hungry.
I guess dinosaurs aren't really camera shy. Well, thank you guys so much for talking with us. Be sure, if you're interested in these ferocious attractions, to check out the lagoon just across from the Cotton Bowl here at the State Fair of Texas. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Cam, for the Jurassic update. Coming up, everyone's on the hunt for a big cash prize. We have the update for you.
And we have a significant study coming out on the dangers of social media. We'll be back to you on that.
I wonder what's on the radio today. I don't know about this. This is not it.
Everything alternative, commercial free. 88.1 Indy.
Here at KNTU, we have two traditional stations, 88.1 Indy and KNTU Jazz. We've also recently launched an internet radio station called Mean Green Hits. If you want to hear more, you can check us out at MediaNorthTexas.com.
That was pretty good.
Looking to open a free checking or savings account but don't know where to start? Check out DATQ Credit Union right here on campus. Get your Mean Green debit card instantly or apply for a DATQ Visa credit card today. Your school, your card. Plus, make deposits at their 24/7 ATM, checks or cash whenever you need it. Make sure to sign up for DATQ's online banking platform and mobile app for easy access anytime, anywhere. Visit them at www.datq.org to learn more. DATQ, the official financial institution of UNT Athletics.
As more young people grow up in the digital age, concerns over the dangers of social media continue to rise. Concerning content is becoming more of a danger to teenage boys, and masculinity content rises in popularity. According to new research, our segment anchor Beth Spicer has the story.
Thank you, Edmondson. That's right. Boys are seeing more content online that promotes what's being called toxic masculinity. Those who watch more of this often violent media appear to have worse mental health and struggle with body issues. Boys who regularly see content promoting unhealthy gender dynamics can lead to offline violence towards girls. Concerns such as these are now promoting global bans on social media. In Denmark, the Prime Minister says online platforms are taking away childhoods, as well as causing young people to experience anxiety and depression. However, Denmark isn't the only country taking action. Norway is also considering a ban, and Australia has already passed a law prohibiting social media for those under 16. We will need to see if that kind of reaction happens in this country. Now back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Beth. With social media taking over, there is a way to have fun with it. Use snapshots to make your way to the treasure. Our reporter Marguerite Calkins is at the Union where there's a scavenger hunt tonight.
Thanks, Annie. Students are spending the evening by racing around the Union for the Golden Hunt, a scavenger hunt hosted by Alpha Phi Alpha. From 6 to 10 tonight, participants will answer questions about the history of Alpha Phi Alpha and UNT history, snapping photos and taking videos along the way. So don't miss out on all the fun. Even Mr. Golden will be making an appearance, bringing school spirit. With NTTV News, I'm Marguerite Calkins.
Annie, what would you do if you found $300?
I would probably take myself on a shopping spree.
You mean us on a shopping spree?
I guess I can spare $1 or $2.
I'm gonna hold you to it. Find the Cash Dallas is an Instagram account from the DFW Metroplex and is gaining traction for hiding different amounts of money all over Northeast Texas. Just this afternoon, the account owner hid 4 rolls of cash at the Buc-ee's in Denton, just a couple miles south of campus. According to comments, the money was found in less than 10 minutes of the original Instagram post. Buc-ee's employees say this type of thing is not allowed, and if it were to happen again, they would call the police.
Evanson, if I was going to search for gold or money, I would want it to be colder outside.
You know, I'm hoping that you wouldn't want to do it in the heat.
No, my plans for treasure hunting need to be made when it's cold.
Maybe our weather anchor, Leah Correas, can give you an update estimate on when you can go.
Thanks, Evanson. I've never been treasure hunting, but if I were to go, I would try to go today or tomorrow. Like I said before, our temperatures are in the mid 80s, and that's pretty much the case locally. We'll see places like Dallas and Fort Worth with temperatures at 88 degrees, lowest temperatures being 83 in Bowie and 84 in Decatur. That's not as consistent for our state map. If we look, we'll have temperatures in Austin, 92 degrees, Houston, 89. And if we look up north, like I mentioned before, we we had a little cold front. It passed through Denton, went right up north, 74 degrees in Amarillo, 79 in Oklahoma City. That cold weather is not coming anywhere near us this week. If we look at our upcoming week, Thursday's weather is 86 degrees, 87, and Sunday we go back up to the 90s all the way through Wednesday. Like I said, that summer weather or summer heat isn't budging anytime soon. I know you guys at home are just as anxious as I am for that cool fall weather, but until then, thank you guys. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Leah. It's no secret that UNT is rich in musical talent. Our reporter Mavish Shah had the chance to hear some original songs from local artists right here on campus. Mavish?
That's right, Annie. I attended an event hosted by the University Programming Council aimed at showcasing some of that wonderful talent. Let's take a look.
I love the sound of a waterfall. We are all so small.
Here at Bruzzy's Patio, the feeling is electric, the crowd buzzing with excitement for the Songwriters Showcase. For many, events like these are about more than just good music.
I say this event is important for supporting local people is because it gives people an opportunity to show off their talent and just show what they like to do.
One of those performers is singer-songwriter Coral Johnston, who came ready to test out some new material.
Here today to perform 3 unreleased songs. Most of them I haven't played live before, so this felt like the perfect opportunity to get some, feedback.
And for aspiring musicians, she has one piece of advice.
Go to shows, go to people who are doing similar things that you're doing. Go to people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, but maybe they have more followers or more listeners. Just, be friendly. That's the best way to make it in this industry.
Johnston says showcases like this create a space for connection.
Just spreading artistry, I think it's really cool. A lot of these people that performing have music out there, not a lot of people might know about them. So when everyone really gets together like this, it really builds an aspect of community that I know I need right now, and I think everybody could use a little more community.
UNT is building community through music, one song at a time. For NTTV, this is Mavish Shah.
Music is like chicken soup for the human soul, and the Songwriters Showcase was certainly a night to remember. Well, that's all I have for y'all today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Mavish. Coming up, will the best dog at the State Fair win? Stick around to find out.
And don't know what to make for dinner tonight? Well, some of your favorite spots might have a fresh look to them. Stay with us.
What's up? Nothing much. I'm really bored. I feel like there's nothing to do. Are you kidding? The MRTS picture show is happening. The MRTS what? Come with me. Okay. It's a series of free film screenings right here on campus. And there's free popcorn. Nice. Thank you.
Are you using a HelloFresh meal kit to make dinner tonight? If so, take another look at the leafy greens that you ordered.
That's right. Spinach has been recalled after listeria was found in 2 meal kits. The popular meals, unstuffed peppers with ground turkey and pulled pork peppers pasta, are possibly contaminated. Although there has been no illnesses reported, the U.S. Department of Agriculture is investigating and suggests you throw away the spinach and clean your surfaces. If you're looking for a different dinner option, how does pizza sound? Domino's is looking at a rebrand earlier today. the popular pizza joint introduced their new logo with bright colors and a catchy jingle by Shabuzi. The pizza professionals say this rebrand will grab attention on social media. Another restaurant chain is doing a rebrand as well, as Long John Silver's is putting chicken in the spotlight. Known for their fish platters, the company also wants buyers to know that their seafood is important, but the chicken is just as good. The feathery rebrand has launched, and people are comparing it to the surprise rebrand Cracker Barrel did recently.
Well, I've got news too, and it's not feathery, but furry. An event at the State Fair that has been standing strong is a stunt show featuring very talented dogs. Our reporter, Lucy Ritchie, has the story.
Guys, I'm here with these precious pups at the All-Star Stunt Dog Show. Trainer Abby Klein earlier told me everything that these pooches are bringing to the State Fair this year. Check it out. I'm here with Abby Klein and Mrs. Miyagi. Abby, what kind of stunts are the dogs going to be doing out here today?
We have frisbee dogs, high jump dogs, we have diving dogs in the pool, and Mrs. Miyagi does a couple tricks.
Yes. What draws people's attention to the show?
Everybody loves dogs. Everybody, no matter what the dogs are doing, everybody loves them. And we also like to promote that most of the dogs you see at the show are rescues. And so we're trying to promote people to check your local rescues and shelters first, because there's so many great dogs out there.
Absolutely. And when can everybody come and see the precious pups?
We're here every day, 2, 4, and 6 o'clock.
Wonderful. All right, well, good luck out there for you guys, and have a great night. That's all I have for you guys. I'm gonna go watch the rest of the show. With NTTV News, I'm Lucy Ritchie. Back to you guys at the desk.
We have one final dog coming out. She's gonna pull off her finale.
Boxing is one of my favorite sports. It's action-packed excitement and skills that people love, mixed with a little violence. I got a chance to meet boxing gym owner Jose Jimenez, who had a different love for boxing that wasn't just about fighting.
Jose Jimenez started off his coaching career trying to be a great father, and then he became a great teacher for his community.
I grew up in a boxing family, and I started training my kid in my garage at the house. And he was 4 years old. Before you know it, I had like 12 kids in my house. My goal was to train my son just so he can take care of himself.
Jimenez Boxing Gym is a place where everyone is welcome and treated like family.
More of like a second family. I've made some of my closest friends stay at the boxing gym. And a lot of people will say it's violent, but I think that when you're just throwing angry, violent, that's when you just don't really succeed at the sport. It takes a lot of discipline and a lot of control.
Unlike other boxing coaches, Jimenez looks at boxing as more than just about throwing a punch.
What I enjoy more is just being with the people. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of different people. The community is something that I really enjoyed, you know, and there's the training, there's the fighting, there's the boxing, but what gets me the most is being around people. You know, it's just, you get all types of people in here, you know, from all over the world, man. I think that's what I enjoy more.
That was really an inspirational story. You don't really see many people who love the sport for the people and not just the game. But I will say there's one sport that I'm not really good at keeping up with.
Let me guess. Boxing.
I was gonna say golf, but that too. Sorry.
You got to know how to defend yourself. Well, let's check back in with our sports anchor, Gabby Pippins, to tell us what we missed. Gabby?
Thanks, guys. Yeah, you definitely missed a lot, but maybe not what you'd expect. We'll have an interesting update on the Cowboys, plus an update on our men's golf team right after this.
Hey, Alex. This guy on the internet says he wants to give me money.
That sounds suspicious.
What do you mean?
Typically, strangers who promise you money on the internet have their own best interest in mind. They often use bounced checks, which will disappear shortly after depositing, but not before they've asked for some money in return.
So he doesn't really want to spoil me?
No.
Well, then what should I do?
The best way to handle it is to block and report the suspicious message, or even consult local law enforcement if you've already fallen victim.
So I guess we aren't going to Key West for spring break.
No.
There's no harm in wanting to have fun while in college, but it's easy to lose track of how much you've had. Apps like Drink Control and Alkadroid can help keep track of your consumption and blood alcohol levels. If you or someone else does drink too much, the signs of alcohol poisoning are as follows: pale skin, vomiting, confusion, low body temperatures, irregular breathing, blacking out, and it's hard to wake up or cannot be woken up.
Dude, you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Wake up.
It's an exciting time of year, but it's important to be responsible. If you suspect someone is suffering from alcohol poisoning, get help immediately. You will not get in trouble for seeking help if you are underage. For more info and resources, go to UNT's Division of Student Affairs.
Despite their 37-22 victory over the New York Jets, Cowboys general manager and owner Jerry Jones was fined $250,000 by the NFL after making an inappropriate gesture. Videos on social media surfaced showing Jones giving the middle finger to fans at MetLife Stadium. The gesture came after Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott completed his 4th touchdown pass of the game and established a 37-14 lead. Jones stated the gesture was inadvertent and unfortunate, and the Cowboys are likely to appeal but must make a decision by Friday. And our Mean Green men's golf team is off to a wonderful start. They just finished the Trinity Forest Invitational with an 8th place finish. They had the best tournament round yesterday on the 3rd and final day of the Invitational, totaling a 4-under 284 with a score of 861. Sophomore Alex Huang led the Mean Green to victory with an individual 10th place finish. He shot 20 under par, had 2 top 10 finishes, and 4 rounds in the 60s. Huang even reached all the way up to 4th place, but fell just short of Houston and Rice. The Mean Green will have their next and final tournament of the season in Little Rock at the Everett Buick GMC Classic, October 13th through the 14th. Wow, I feel like golf just started their tournament play, but luckily our sports anchor Elias Freeman got an inside look at yesterday's tournament and a cool soundbite from Alex Huang. Take a look.
Forest Golf Club, UNT Men's Golf is competing in their 3rd invitational of the 2025-2026 golf season.
I think I did really well at controlling myself, mental-wise. Just when I hit bad shots, I didn't really get mad at myself, and I chipped, putted really well this week. But yeah, that's about it.
According to coaches and players, the season has not started as ideally as they would hope.
We don't love where our results have been so far. I think that each year we've gotten a little bit better and a little more talented, but with golf, you just have to be patient.
Despite the rough start, head coach Luke Calcaterra and assistant coach Corey Churchman have no doubts about where this team can go.
And have them kind of get their confidence, come over that hurdle to where that they reach that spot where it's they know that they can do it and it becomes more consistent. But the only way you do that is by making that happen.
The coaches emphasize patience in this time of the season where there's a lot left to go.
But like I said, it's a long season, and I think we have a lot of young, really talented players. So every week that we get to come out and compete, we're learning something. And I think those guys are learning quickly, and I think that's going to show later in the year.
With NTTV News, I'm Elias Freeman.
And more updates can be found on the UNT Athletics website. Now that's all I've got for sports. See what I did there? Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Gabby. Well, as much as I love sports, the State Fair is right up there too.
I agree. Let's head back out there to see what Cameron and Lucy are up to. Guys?
That's right, you guys. We have had an absolutely incredible night here at the State Fair of Texas.
And to finish it off, we are trying the what in the world is this burger?
What in the world is this?
I don't know, let's find out.
Oh.
Ah.
Mmm.
It's delicious.
I know.
Thanks for watching NTTV Nightly News.
Join us again tomorrow at noon and tomorrow evening at 6 here on North Texas Television.